Still trying to do the same old van life. I'm switching the quality though of my drawings, so I don't want to really do the quick sketches anymore. I'm gonna do fewer of those. I wanted to spend more time and have higher quality drawings. And I don't know if I mentioned this last time. My one of my fitness goals is to max out all the machines at Planet Fitness and outgrow the gym. I've been training really hard. Even my legs. I remember when I was leg pressing 240, and now I'm up to 380. So I also noticed my calves are forming. They have little bumps now. I can see the shadows under them, but it's kind of sad because I didn't really pay attention to their growth. Yeah, so yeah, I just been pushing myself hard, uh, especially on the days when I feel like I've been mean to Dikaia. I just push myself doing my exercises till technical and absolute failure, and been nicer to my baby though. And when I say mean, it's just I'm just like yelling at her to to sit or to stay or not tug me. Because whenever I give her the commands and stuff, she just chooses not to do unless I yell. Even with treats, like ever since she caught her first squirrel, she's been a defiant little baby. Like all she cares about is just catching little cute animals. I tried like lunch meat, cheese, steak, bacon, chicken, pork chops, like everything, and all she cares about is catching and killing little cute helpless animals. It's so sad. But she's a little baby monster. She's my little baby monster. And I've been getting better with the jump ropes. I've been doing this shoulder exercise where I start with 50 pounds, 45. I go to 45, 40, all the way down to 15, and I do 5 reps of front raises, lateral raises, and then rear delts, and then I do overhead presses. And I've been getting faster, so I've been trying to increase the intensity and limit the amount of rests and just go as fast as I can and go through the burn, not letting my muscles recover. And so I got it from like 20 minutes to 38 seconds down to 19 minutes to 14 minutes and 42 seconds down to 14 minutes and 24 seconds. And I was like really impressed with myself. Also, I injured my back doing handstands. So I was at work and this girl, she was asking me if I could do handstands. And so, yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't done them in over a year. And so I did them, but I was wearing my winter boots. I didn't take off my boots for some reason. I guess I thought I didn't need to, but when I did it, they were like, "Oh yeah, do it again, do it again." So I did it like 3 times, and then a parent came up and they were like, "Oh, show my dad, show my dad." So I did it 4th time, and that's when my back kind of bent, and I injured my back. But I didn't let that stop me because the last time I let an injury stop me, I injured my neck and my ankle, and I stopped working out for a year, and I developed such bad habits. It ended up being a year and a half just to break those habits. So I was still working out, and since I'm going to the gym so much, I've been like a social butterfly. I'm talking to everyone, even though it's like I feel like against my nature. Like I feel like I'm an introvert, but I guess it's fine. And also, it's so funny. I was looking back, and I was like, I only be taking 1 scoop of protein, which is 24 grams of protein, and a cup of coffee, and that was my like morning routine for before going to work out. And I was like, looking back, that's so silly. This guy was telling me about getting a pre-workout, and I've been doing research. Like, I should be eating like 180 grams if I want to get bigger and stronger. So, it was so funny. I was like, I'm gonna get big with just eating 24 grams of protein. And I switching my my workouts instead of like full body or based around my favorite exercises. I'm doing more pull push legs now, and even Dikaia is looking more more lean, fit. We've been since we spending so much time at dog parks. She although since we go to the dog park so often, she also stepped in poo and had to clean it up again. And that's like my biggest fear of like taking her to the dog park. Is like every time I think she's gonna step in poo and just drag it into the car. And I've been having to feed Dikaia lunch because she's been refusing to eat at doggy daycare with the staff when they try to feed her. So now now she's refusing to eat with me. She's been all picky for some reason. And she's yeah. So I go there to try to feed her, and she was making my life difficult. I constantly have to like plan around her and everything, and like make all these changes based on what she wants to do. She's so picky because I'm worried she's like losing too much weight. Uh, but it's fine. I just don't want to leave her in the car too long. Even though I measured it in the sleep in the under the blanket, it's like 94 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're doing all right. I'm just worried about the summer, what to do when I have to like do something. Also, I've been pretty disorganized. It's kind of hard in such a small car. I've been like losing stuff or things getting jumbled around. So I need to figure that out. And I'm slowing down on my fast food eating. And I've been having trouble falling asleep some nights. So I've been like going to sleep late or waking up in the middle of the night because it's so cold. Like one night it was negative 14 degrees out. And then, so it was like negative 4 degrees in the car, and Kai and I were actually pretty alright. I think it was like 70 degrees in the blanket, but my head was like, if anything was outside the blanket, it was like freezing. It was so cold, and I guess we've been surviving, maybe even thriving. Looking back at our day 0, now it's day 90. It's crazy. Every day is pretty fun. We've been it's like an adventure. It's like a man versus wild, except for it's like man and dog versus Wisconsin winter. And I started the month maxing out 17 machines, and I ended the month maxing out 27 machines. And I can't wait till day 180.